Good morning. My name is Patrick Henry Samson of ESIT 4E, and I am the project manager of our system.
And my name is Andrew Ferrer, the front-end developer of the.
Lastly, I am Jade S. Soriano. I am the backend developer of our system.
Background of the study. Within the last 3 decades, technologies have extremely progressed to the point where everything is convenient. With the use of software, people were building systems to make their life and work easier. One of these systems were enrollment systems, which were specifically designed for making enrollment process of students much easier and efficient. As such, every school took advantage of this system to make and improve their way of handling the school. Objectives of the study. This aims to improve the enrollment process of the students by means of developing the online college enrollment system that is designed for the college universities. Specifically, this aims to achieve and meet the following objectives. 1. To develop an enrollment system for the college universities that can be easily accessed anywhere via online using any device for fast, less time, less effort, and convenient way of enrollment process. 2. To develop an enrollment system that is capable of maintaining and securing the data of the users. 3. To develop an enrollment system that is capable of generating reports for users such as the faculty members, deans, students, and registrars. 4. To develop an enrollment system that would provide an easy way to access and view easily their personal information. 10. To develop an enrollment system that is capable of processing payment transactions through online. Beneficiaries of the study. One of the beneficiaries of the study is the school. The result of this study will benefit the school as the system has an ability to monitor the enrollment in the school in real time through visual graphs such that creating an up-to-minute detailed report is possible. Second is registrar's office. Having an enrollment system would save up a lot of time and provide convenience for the registrar. The registrar could simply update student records, assess students, offer a list of student courses, track fees, provide a list of collectibles, and handle important files such as Form 137. Additionally, the system was designed to detect enrollees who have not submitted all required documents and have not completely paid the tuition fee. Third is faculty members. This study would benefit the faculty members as this would help them reduce their workloads by having a reliable system that could accumulate the students' information, class scheduling, and accurately encode their students' grades. The faculty members would be able to print out download reports such as class lists and student grades. Students. Through the, through the system, the students could submit documents required by the school, pay tuition payments, and even register for classes at any time of day, on any day of the week, from anywhere, making the enrollment process much easier for those who may not be able to enroll on due to the location of the school. The researchers, the study was important to the researchers as this was a great value on enhancing their skill and work performance while applying apprehended knowledge throughout the study. And lastly, future researchers. The result of this study would serve as a basis for future researchers about an enrollment system. This would be significant to future researchers as this would be able to give them a concept and re-engineer the current system to develop a better system based on the concept they come up.
Scope and limitation of the study. The development of the online college enrollment system included the following features. The users will be able to log in and log out to the system. All users will be able to incorporate a two-factor authentication or 2FA into their accounts to ensure that the security of their account is secured. Different level of roles. A user is assigned to only one role. Each role has different authorized action. The available roles are administrator, registrar, dean, professor, and student. Student information. The viewing of student profile such as personal information, current level or section, payment history, and registration history. Generating of report. The system will be able to generate reports such as class list, dashboard overview, master list, registration, schedule, and transaction report. Maintenance modules for users, subject, programs or courses, section, schedules, registration, fees, and grades. User will be able to filter, sort, and paginate through the data in the selected modules. Online payment. The student will be able to view and pay school fees through online. The viewing of prerequisite or co-requisite of a subject and evaluation of failed prerequisite or co-requisite for the subject to qualify in enrolling are included. Authorized user or admin will be able to manage the Zoom meeting links for the advising and the assessment of fees of the student for their total bill. Database backup. The system has a database backup function that will copy the database of the system for backup to prevent the data loss. However, the system would only use PayPal as a platform in handling the payment transaction of school fees. Admission process would not be included. Student will still be able to upload documents, files for the other needed requirements. The enrollment registration and sectioning, detecting conflict on schedules will be included. Also, the generating of curriculum will be included. The database restore function wherein the system could load the database backup file will not be included. The system would only be able to create a database backup file by generating a copy, meaning that the system would not have a function that would load the backup file of the database. Okay na po.
And now let's proceed to the demonstration of the system. First, I will introduce first the important modules of the system. Let's log in as an admin and see the modules. First module is the pre-registrations, where we can see all the pre-registrations of the students. The next one is for the advising schedule, where we can maintain all the advising schedule for all the programs. Third is the section module for the maintenance of the sections for all programs. Next module is, so under this curriculum module, we have the list of the curriculum. For the prospectus module, we can maintain the subjects for per program level and SEM, and also for the curriculum. The next module is a program for maintenance of the programs and also the subjects. We have the grading module, where we can maintain or update the students' grades. Faculty module for maintaining the faculties and the members, and also the fees and payments module. The last module is the users, where we can maintain the user accounts of the system for roles. So for this system, we have 5 different roles: the admin, the registrar, the dean, faculty, and the last one is the student. Okay, now let's proceed to the enrollment process. We first need to log in a student. Here we can see the student's profile, personal info, the contacts, guardian details, and educational background. Let's enroll the student. First, we need to create a new registration and fill out this information. Here are regular student new. Under PSIT, you'll register for the first semester and first sem. Register. Now we can see the subjects they need to take under this semester. Let's register. Saved successfully. Now you can see our pre-registration info. You can see here our personal details and the subjects that we enrolled. We can select a schedule. You can see the class schedule for this section. You need to apply the schedule. We can also select schedule for the student as a registrar. But for now, let's just submit this registration so that we can review this registration on the registrar or admin accounts. Submitted successfully. Now let's proceed logging in the registrar account so that we can view the student's registration. Here we can see the students pre-enrollment registration. You can view. We can also put this on pending if you want to choose the schedule for this particular student. Now we can select again the section. For now, let's just select this. And again, submit. If we have no problem on the schedule, we can confirm this registration for the assessment of fees. We have an initial assessment of fees. You can also add an additional and also a discount. Let's compute this. For the tuition of fee, we have multiplied the fee to the number of units, so we have a total of 750 pesos. Now, as a student, we can now pay the fees. Let's log in again the student account. You can view here and pay directly. Now for the payment, we have the PayPal. So let's pay an amount here, 500 pesos. Now this will be redirected to the PayPal sandbox. Let's log in again. And here we can pay our fees. Also, we can see here our registration ID. Let's continue. And success. You can see our transaction info here. You can also print this out. Now let's proceed on enrolling the student. Now let's proceed on enrolling the students. You need to log in again as a registrar. So the student is done paying behalf of the fees. You can now enroll this student for this current sem. Now the student is enrolled. You can also print out the registration. Now let's proceed on the maintenance of the grades. Let's log in a one faculty member account. You can see here the registration and click the grading. Here we can see registration and click this. We can see all the subjects here, and we can now update the grade of this particular student. This will be converted to the 5-point scale grading. Let's say example grade on a grade of 80. You can see here converted as 2.5 with a remark of passed. The admin side, we have a dashboard where we can see the graphical information You can also print this report. You can view the recently enrolled student, the student we have enrolled earlier. You can print out the class list or the list of the students under this section, and also the timetable or the schedule. And that's it for the enrollment process. The cycle repeats. And yeah, that's all for the demonstration of the system.
Conclusion of the study. Based on the findings of the study, the following conclusions are drawn. First, the online college enrollment system can be accessed without any problem online through their devices using web browsers. Second, the functionalities of the online college enrollment system, such as login, logout, search, delete, add, edit, and other features are working and functioning as intended. Next is the online college enrollment system can produce accurate report for the users. Next is the system can process payment transactions through online. And lastly, the system can maintain the secured and secure the data of the users to the limitation on what the users can access certain modules based on their role, level, and 2FA features. Recommendation of the study. Based on the conclusion, the following recommendation are drawn. First, the system can have a better integrated payment system in terms of security. Next, the future researchers that will develop an enrollment system can integrate a system that is related to the entrance examination. The system can have a function such as QR code features wherein the user can automatically log in into the system where the QR code is scanned. The system can have the database backup restore feature wherein the admin can load a copy of a database backup file so that the data of the users are restored and will not be lost in the event that the database of the system malfunction or lost. With regard to the database backup, an alternative solution to creating the backup for the database of the system is an automated database backup. The future resources can implement an automated database backup wherein the admin can set a daily, weekly, monthly, and even yearly schedule of creating database backup on itself depending on the time schedule.